Hi guys, today in this video I'm just going to be talking about the cross. I'm going to be talking about the different ways of going about solving it pretty much, and just some general tips about how to get faster at it. So anyways, let's begin. Alright, so before I actually start, I'm just going to say how this video is structured so you guys know what you're watching. So at the beginning I'm just going to describe the four main ways of solving the cross, and then I'm going to do a bunch of example solves really quickly to help you guys see what I find efficient methods for solving the cross. And let's begin. First things first, there are four main ways that I know of solving the cross, and I'm pretty sure they're the only real ways. I mean, I don't really know any other ways. And by that I mean there's three different directions that you can solve the cross in, and one very, very easy way that is like the beginner's method, but many beginner's method users don't even use this way because it's so easy and it takes so long. So first I'll just show that way, where we're going to be solving the cross on the black side. Okay, so this very easy method for those of you who are very new to solving Rubik's Cubes and just want something really simple. I think this is the easiest way of solving the cross. So the first step in doing so is just to place all four black pieces, those pieces that you want to solve the cross of, on the side opposite of where the cross shall end up. So I want to solve these four black pieces, so I place it on the opposite side, which is yellow. And it doesn't have to be in any order. The order does not matter when doing this. Okay, so sorry about that. So the order totally does not matter when you're doing this method. Then once you have these, and you can just place them by using common sense. It shouldn't be too hard. And from here you just have to look to align the black pieces corresponding sticker, each one, with a center by turning this top layer. So you would align these two and then once you do that, you just turn that left side twice. So now these two are aligned, and then these two are aligned, and now these two are aligned. So that's the easiest method. Okay, now the other method is just to solve the cross on the top of the cube, just placing them in correct respective order. So you place black and blue opposite of black and green, and then you place you just place the remaining few and then align them. You know, just solving the cross on the top. And then okay, so now another scramble, and then the other way that I know of is solving the cross on the side. The left is usually what people who do this method do. So you could solve it like I'm solving it on this left face. I'm not very good at solving the cross like this, so yeah. So there, I just solved it on the left side, and then some people actually do F2L with the left side too. And then the last method, which is very popular among faster cubers, is just to solve it on bottom. This is what I do myself. So there. So now, what do I recommend? What should you do? If you are a beginner, very, very new, like you just learned how to solve it today, or you can't figure out how to solve it, I would recommend using the first method I explained, where you put the four pieces on the top, and then you align, or I mean not the top, the opposite side, and then you align the centers and just rotate the layer twice to align it. Solving the cross on top. Many people on YouTube say that solving the cross on top is not good and you can't be fast by doing so. You need to solve it on the bottom. However, this is not completely true. I personally do think solving on bottom is faster, but there are plenty of amazing cubers who solve the cross on their top, and it actually doesn't slow you down that much. It's not too big of a deal. If you're really used to it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about switching, but I personally would recommend switching, if you can, to solving the cross on bottom, because it just gives you so much more. You don't have to spend time rotating the cube twice at the end of the cross, and the finger tricks and everything are just a lot faster and more efficient. For example, in this case, if you were to solve, if you just had these three done and you just wanted to solve this blue and black piece right here, when you solve the cross on bottom, you can do it that fast. But if you were to solve the cross on top, there isn't really a way to do the finger trick as fast unless you kind of rotate the cube down and do it like that. But then you basically have to rotate the cube, and then you're gonna have to, yeah, it's just not as, almost popped. It's just not as fast, I think, but it's totally up to you. Solving the cross on the side, there are very few people who do this. I actually don't think I've ever met someone who does solve it on the side, but you should try and see if you like it. Okay, so now I think the best way to just explain the best way I think to solve the cross is just to do a bunch of examples, because there's so many possibilities, and just giving you little tricks, like trying to list them out, won't work as well, I think, as just showing you in solves. So I'm going to do a few quick solves, not solves, a few quick crosses. But first I'll just do one longer description of the cross, just to go very slowly, and then it'll be a lot more advanced. I'll go really fast. So anyways, let's begin. So upon the inspection, we have blue and black right here. We have black and red right here. We have orange and black right here. And we have black and green right here. So the first thing I always do is just, locate the four pieces to see what I have to work with. So the first thing I would do is, okay, so we already have this blue and black. So instead of aligning this blue and black piece like this with its correct center immediately, we can first place the other pieces, red, green, and orange, with their black, in the same respective positions. That means because I know orange is to the left of blue on the solved cube, I can just place the orange to the left of blue, which in this case would be here, before aligning it, which would save me unnecessary moves. So now I would first start with the black and red piece right here. I would move it over so that I can do a quick 3-move sequence that would bring this black and red piece, when flipped like this, down here, which would be R prime, F, R. And now these two are in their correct respective order. Then I would do a D2, which would align the black and blue and black and red. So that's D2. And then I can place orange and black, and I can place green and black. And you notice that when I did the D2 to place orange, the green and black happened to be in a position that when I placed orange, it would be immediately solvable in one move. And these are just things that you have to consider if you want to solve the cross in as few moves as possible. And then from there, we would go into F2L. Alright, so now we're going to just go fast through as many different crosses as we can. So we have black and red, black and green, black and orange, black and blue. In case this is a little too fast for you guys, sorry. But I want to do a lot of quick ones. So the first thing I would do is I see black, red, black, green in their correct respective positions if I were to place them both down. So that's what I would do. I'll place both of those, and there they are. Then I'll move black and blue over and do an L2 to place it in the correct respective position, and then that aligns black and orange. See, I couldn't place black and orange right here because it would move red up, but by doing an L2 here, I also set this up for its correct proper position, and then I can align. Alright, so now next one. We have black and blue, black and red, black and green, and black and orange right here. So the way I would do this one is I would start holding the cube like this, or yeah, like this, with black and orange solved down here in the back, black, blue, black, red, black, green. So I would first do an R prime to bring this up and bring black and red here. I would do an F prime like this with my thumb, which brings black and blue here in the correct respective position to be placed with orange. But I would do as soon as I move this up like this, I would use this momentum to bring these two layers back so that I could place black and blue, do quick black and red, and then do not just an R2 to finish with black and green, but turn these L layers, both of them towards me, and the R layer back, so that I finish with yellow on top, and then just D2 to align. Alright, so this one's not as good of a situation that we have, but we have to be prepared, so let's do it anyway. So we have black and blue, black and orange, black and green, and then black and red back here. So the way I would do this is I would start by moving black and orange under black and green, so I could place black and green like that, and then black and orange is back here, set up to be placed in the correct respective order. However, before doing that, I don't want to throw off my black and red because I have it planned out. Because if I place black and orange back here, it throws off my black and red from what I planned on doing. And what I planned on doing was placing blue, but then quickly overshooting and placing black and red like that by doing an L, F prime, L prime. So then I would just place black and orange in the back with B move and then align. Alright, so now this one's not really going to be an example solve, it's just a very important tip, I think, that you should know. So first I'll just quickly solve the cross before explaining what that is. Alright, so I solved the cross, and now I'm going to begin my F2L. Okay, so I just started some F2L. Oh, but then, okay, so here's what happened. I noticed during the F2L that I accidentally misplaced two cross pieces. This is here, and the blue and black is here. Blue and black and green is here. So these two were accidentally switched. And if you guys are anything like me, this will happen to you fairly often. I mean, not too often, but it happens. So we want a quick solution for this. I think it's pretty important. I use it whenever this happens. And the good thing about this trick is you can use it at any point during your solve. I can do it now, or I can even do it when I get to my PLLs or OLLs or anything. And all you have to do is put one of them in front of you and the other one in the back and do M2, U2, M2, and that fixes it. And just to show you guys that you can do it at any point in the solve. So here we are at the PLL stage, and we notice that this isn't a familiar PLL. That's because of the cross pieces. We do M2, U2, M2, and there we are. A familiar PLL, G-perm. Alright, so now I'm just going to finish this video off by doing a quick solve myself so that you can see where practice can take you. And you know, I don't even think I'm that amazing at the cross, but I guess it's one of the parts of the cube I'm better at. So that was just a random scramble. Okay, this is a little too easy. Okay, done. One more. That was a really easy scramble, even though I'm just doing it randomly. Alright, so one more. Alright, so yeah. There, done. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it, and thanks for watching. If you liked it, please leave feedback so I can know. If you didn't like it, just, I don't know, make a suggestion or something. Thanks for watching, and bye.